Do troops reinforce if they're drilling?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm getting a shit ton of events. It's like lose money or lose army professionalism. It's really cancerous.
Oh yeah, no.
For
It's
some
just...
reason, my force limit was 33 while at war, so I had low morale.
Yeah, but the Ottomans were surprisingly surprised by. You were surprised by how good my troops were, weren't you, Ottoman?
He was really surprised by how good the Pope's troops were when I kicked his ass with equal numbers. Twice.
Hey Pope, who's your
I'm
ally?
I'm surprised you
Switzerland?
didn't die instantly.
Sure.
I don't know why I can't recruit good generals. I have high tradition. I bought a bunch of them. They were all garbage. Well, I mean, I had a 6 siege general, but they were all garbage at fighting.
Yeah, I saw your 6 siege general. I said get out of here if your 6 siege trash when I saw that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
what?
most of my popes have been better generals than that. My one military leader, my one military tradition, power leader was better than my 5-1 that I have now. Or my is better than my 4-1 I have right now. So you know, it's RNG screwed you there.
Yeah, there was a bit of that.
Yeah, a little bit of
RNG,
iron.
that first battle in Constantinople, you won because of RNG. We rolled 2 zeros in a row, and you rolled like 2 8s in a row. You should not have won that battle. In that very first battle, we should have won that.
Well,
Not
at
that really would have
hey
changed the
Ottoman,
outcome.
at that first battle at Constantinople, guys, Italy didn't even have access to get to Constantinople.
Yeah, you
So,
did.
no, not in the
There's
first battle.
water.
In the very first battle, I had no access through Tarnova.
Did you not have access through Hungary?
We'll
No,
do it,
but
right?
Tarnovo's his vassal.
But Hungary has a direct land border through Dinamici.
Yes,
There
but there's
is-
a actual fort in Gallipoli. The actual fort blocks move.
Hey,
That's a very
Italy,
useful
you want to go fight a coalition?
Not really, no.
Doesn't that
I'd
sound like
rather
fun?
enjoy my income.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight a coalition either. And I also literally have 2,000 cavalry. I have 2,000 cavalry, 1,000 infantry, and 312 men and cannons right now for my army. Cause I have a lot of money, not as much men. So, oh, that war was a ton of
Entering
fun.
the coalition.
And you see, you should pay me more money to declare more fun wars.
40 nation coalition crusading in the east.
Yes, that was a ton of fun. That was a
And
fun.
And then the ending was great. Everyone's
Aren't the
demanding
Turkish-
shit. Everyone's like, oh, I'm taking Constantinople now. I want Epirus. I want Sicily. And then white peace. White peace. It's great.
Double sleep on the Federation.
That was.
So essentially, we just fought a war for nothing, and a bunch of people died. We should all feel proud of ourselves for the arbitrariness of our
Hey,
lives.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, it's called World
It's
War
not like it
One,
hasn't
man.
happened before.
Strange pre-World War I map in that case.
But yeah, I think the English army did exceptionally well.
I think the Papal Army did badass. I beat the Ottomans twice in a one-on-one fight.
Is it bad that I'm almost getting my 5th idea group and I haven't even chosen my 4th?
that
I'm very
happens
close to my
sometimes.
5th. I'm fairly close to my 5th as well. And I
Yeah,
just,
but have you
picked my
chosen your 4th?
I have literally one idea unlocked in economic, which is my 4th.
I haven't chosen my third yet.
Jesus, Kaku. You should
there's a
really
reason.
kind of get those benefits.
There's a reason for it, though.
What?
Figure out what to get. I don't know. Bureaucracy looks good. Engineering looks good.
Who are you, Ottomans?
He looks good.
Bureaucracy would probably be
Really good for you.
Yeah.
Admin,
Right.
like 20% core creation cost, yearly corruption, less, more states, I think. Yeah, 2 more
Bureaucracy is
states.
legitimately one of the strongest ones in the game.
Yep.
yeah, unless you're gonna build a very, very small like it will probably be worth it for me in the end because of how many states I'll have to do it. Maybe.
I mean,
You
essentially
said
if
we
you're getting-
lose asceticism when the Reformation spawns? Swift? Carlos or Freddy? Are you in here?
When you say you lose it, do you mean you no longer can
No,
pick
like
it?
how like a republic can choose
Yeah, if you already
the
have
other
it,
thing, but then when
Yeah.
they switch, they no longer can choose it. That kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like you
So
can
if you
choose
choose
it
it-
and keep it, you just
Yeah.
can't.
yeah, that's how it works. Protestants get prophecy or
Oh,
some
did
shit.
Constantinople lose a building? Wait, no, it didn't. Okay.
It
They lost like
12
12
urban-
pop,
yeah,
Ares was max living.
but I mean it's already.
they lost 3
I mean,
ducats.
I think that is what I gained most from this war. I shut down one of the rivals for largest city in Europe, at least for a time.
Yeah. At some point, I have to burn Lombardy to the ground so Rome can be the largest city in Europe.
Rome's never going to be the largest city, let's be honest.
Yes, it will if I burn down enough cities.
Wow.
Popes just want to watch the world burn.
Nothing new
Actually, crap. I have to also burn down a lot of my own cities.
No, none of your own cities are anywhere near the size of Rome.
Florence is larger.
No, what?
Florence is 14. Rome is 23. What?
38, and Constantinople is 19. Actually, so Rome is larger than.
Hey, the burgers actually built the building. I can't.
Yes.
What the
Rome
fuck?
is currently larger than fucking Constantinople. Although Constantinople was 31 before the war, so it's going to catch up.
Constantinople though has 55 rural pop, and Rome has 4.
Yes, but rural population affects city size.
Push
I
to
know,
talk
it's
last
just-
resort.
In region does, but so that's just growth speed. Constantinople will always grow faster than you will.
That was a very fun war. Very interesting as well.
At least Novgorod got killed.
Yeah.
Pope, how screwed, or Ottomans, how screwed do you think you would have been had you not gotten your piece?
That's screwed. I could have sat with that whole section of the country occupied indefinitely with no war exhaustion.
Yeah, but we would have gotten ticking to 100% war score from so it shows superiority. CB.
125, 100.
We could have started stab hitting you out.
I won some battles though.
Not for anything useful
never
though.
Nope.
I don't think you would have won some battles. Had the war maintained the same way it was.
You guys
I was
had
the only
armies
one who was low
everywhere.
on men. Yeah,
could've
I was the
sniped
only. I don't think you could have, because we were within reinforcement range of one another. I don't think you could have sniped our armies, because we were very, very aware of. I was the only one who wasn't paying attention, and then I killed the army you sent to come after me. Twice, may I add.
Took it down to 600 men and almost stack wiped it.
Well, yeah, that was the second time. The original time I kicked out your army, and then the second time I almost got cut off. Actually, I almost got cut off 3 times, but that's because I was out of position. Because I was trying to get Chubi to declare on you. Do mercenaries? Does
Now-
recruiting mercenaries no longer decrease your
Hey.
profession?
Hey. Hello,
Uh,
last resort.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
salty would you be if I embargoed you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10.
Uh-huh.
You should invade him. Look
Would
at all
I
that
excommunicate
land.
you?
Maybe.
Yes.
You can't excommunicate me at the moment.
Yes, I can.
You can't. I have plus 71 relations.
You embargo me, I'm gonna
Letting
figure
that
out a way
little
to
country
rival
push
your
you
ass.
around.
I don't care if you kill me. I will figure out a way to excommunicate your ass. Actually, yeah, you embargo me and declare war. Excommunicate your ass.
But
I
you
will
see.
find a way.
Uh-huh.
I will have a CB on you. I will declare war on you and excommunicate you and let my nation die.
I have permanent claims on all your land. They're half price.
Yeah, no, I know. I said I will let my nation die to excommunicate you if you embargo me. I will do it.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
You would let. If I embargoed you to reduce your trade income, you would kill your nation. Gaku? Hey, Gaku?
Yeah.
The
Nation.
last resort's threatening to ruin his nation. Can we ban him?
No, I'm threatening to declare war on you, and I assume.
No. No, he said he's going to ruin his nation to embargo me. His own words. He's threatening to ruin his nation. Can we
I said-
ban him?
No. No. You cannot ban me. I'm left
did say that.
I'm unbannable.
I mean, he's not even denying he said it. He's just saying he's unbannable.
You know, honestly, you'd probably be better off with him on that country. It's more likely to do something sensible if he's not there.
No, you don't know about the
Gaku,
papers.
can you send me quick 200 ducats and I repay you in 2 months?
No. Don't do it, Gaku. No
Should I be
balls.
worried, Gaku?
You guys should both declare war on the Ottomans. Because we just put them through the
Italy.
ringer.
Do you want to fight Florence or no?
What?
Do you want to fight
Why would
Florence?
I want to? Sure, I'll fight Florence.
You're not taking the land. That's my land.
How are you gonna keep him
That's
from
my
taking it?
bloody de jure land. Under the Imperial thing. Ares has to actually keep him from it under Imperial doctrine, which Ares wrote.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you guys know that I'm not a monarchy? I'm a kingdom, but I'm not a monarchy.
Technically not.
It's odd.
Ares, why didn't you make me a bloody elector?
Because it's fucking impossible, like I've told you about 100 times this fucking session.
Wow.
It is
Well, that
possible. You
escalated
just have to have a
quickly.
slot
Yeah, a little bit.
that's not for a king. It's
I
possible to
swear,
make a
I'm gonna
theocracy
stop making people fucking
elector.
electors. If people fucking bug me about this fucking elector, I'm gonna stop making people electors. Swear to God.
But I'm gonna have a terrible modifier for the whole game unless
I don't care. Stop bugging me. I said you will get it. That means you will get it.
We should
Stop
probably
bugging
add
me.
the rest of the land to the empire. Last resort.
Fucking lose my goddamn mind.
Once I made an
Oh
elector.
shit.
I love Marley's trolling.
Yeah, once I made an elector.
This is why people don't get electors.
If you want in the empire, you better make me an elector.
You know what? Fuck yourself.
I'm gonna hold Shadow Kingdom hostage. Because I'm not taking negative modifiers.
Yes, and then when the Shadow Kingdom's fires will come kill you for the land.
Well, no, you see, the thing is,
I don't think you can eat through me quick enough to get to the province I've left open.
It's fine! Italy's wanted to kill you since the start of the game! I'm the only person that's keeping you alive, and you keep acting like an idiot to me!
Well, that's
really-
not what I don't think.
no, want to kill you, actually doing it are two different things.
See?
Last resort.
It's, I'm not making this shit up!
Why do you want to kill me? What have I done?
The
What?
same thing.
Because
You
you
had
want
valuable land on my border. What?
That's like really great CE to him. And he has permanent
Wanting to
claims
kill
over all
you
of
and actually doing it are two different things. You see,
Well, that makes me feel much better.
it should.
Yes! I've been fucking protecting you because I told Italy not to kill you, but every fucking time, you're like fucking bugging the shit out of me.
There you go, I added it. I'm no longer fucking Shadow Kingdom hostage.
Oh look, looks like I can't annex Ravina before. Oh damn, looks like Shadow Kingdom's happening.
How is your imperial authority gain so low? I guess you don't have any nations left.
Yeah.
See,
Hey!
this is
they're all
why you
leaving
don't
the
let people
coalition.
annex anyone.
He's gaining 0.002 still a month
Yeah.
from 9 free cities.
Yeah, that's not much.
Everyone's voting for Prussia.
Yeah.
Under Prussia.
I could make them all vote for me. I'd be a better emperor than Prussia.
No.
I agree.
See,
I
if
agree.
you'd make me an elector, I'd vote for you.
I
Really
mean,
fun.
I'm voting for
Oh.
Bohemia. I am literally voting for Bohemia. It's all a meme.
I know. Oh, he has enough players to where as long as the players vote for him, matter what I do.
Italy, vote for England.
I clicked the wrong button for a second and thought I was at war with,
Okay, you can peace out, Florence.
Cool, my Pope's dead and I have Pope Innocentius. This means he's gonna be a child rapist.
What?
Every Pope Innocentius has been a horrible human being throughout Catholic history. It's like a Catholic inside joke. Multiple of them have molested little boys.
Look at that,
Hey,
you got like
bad.
100 ducats from that. There you
Hey,
go. You're welcome.
Marley, could you like leave France for like
Oh, go.
for
What
me
the
to
hell?
siege it down?
Oh, he
Guys.
rejoined the coalition. What the shit? Okay,
Get
now I'm
wrecked,
fighting the
son.
coalition apparently.
It's
Good fuck.
10-10. Just saying.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god.
It's a tiny
Jesus
coalition.
fucking Christ, that's a coalition.
Who fired a coalition?
Everyone.
Where?
Can you help me,
Everyone.
Italy? Apparently, they were not. They left the coalition. I opened the declare war screen. I declared war, and they rejoined the coalition in that time.
Even Italy's in the fucking coalition.
I am.
I mean, you can.
Okay, being in it and being able to be is very different.
Holy!
Why would you
what
do
did
that?
You do, Freddy?
Jesus.
I've been doing what the
you
emperor
do?
commanded me to do.
I didn't come.
I mean, sure, call me in.
For reference, I have more AE than you.
I can't call you in because you're at war with one of the coalition members. Did.
Holy.
Oh no, technically I have
damn
more AE. Than
Good
you.
luck.
Well, I tried to
Okay.
have more AE than you. It's not working
I mean,
out.
I'll be fine. Like, don't worry about it. But it's just annoying.
Who's in war with me? Nuremberg and Carrington. Oh, that's being sieged by you. Then why do they have? I'm just confused. It's like,
Could you peace out with Unelsplatz, Nuremberg, please, Bohemia, so I can call him my ally?
I literally can't yet, but I
Literally can't.
Hey,
Thank you.
Freddy,
Can't
while
or
you're
won't.
doing this, I'm just gonna annex to one province miners.
So,
Thanks,
Yeah, I know.
buddy.
I assume you
Actually,
don't see
you
there.
guys doing that? Calls the coalition collapse.
Don't break.
coalition's-
Don't call me in yet. I want to start the annexation of Provence before.
once your friend and ally Italy is able to siege down that land, then I will give you that.
It's okay. I have a 2 siege general I don't have on the siege. I should probably put it on the siege.
It actually helps me
Finland.
out a whole lot
Oh,
because it lets
thanks.
me take Darmstadt, I think.
I like how the best Ottoman general, by the way, was worse than both of my popes.
Can we talk about Tarnovo's general though?
It's because
But
popes
the-
have magic powers.
Battle Pope.
Battle
Pope.
Pope.
Oh,
Does
everybody!
whatever
Oh.
Battle Pope can.
Battle Pope, Battle Pope. He is better than a battle Turk. Everybody hates battle Turks.
Are there any open nations? I just.
We're about
Open
done for the day.
Oh shit. Okay, they've started gathering up a little army now. This is not good. I'm
Some
gonna have
sort
to...
of nation in India.
Castile is open.
Yeah.
Hmm? I don't know,
Portugal's
maybe you
open.
can convince Granada
Portugal's
to let
open.
you live as Portugal.
No, India is
Castile
the only
open.
legit. India and maybe the Inca and something like
Bohemia
that.
is open.
Italy, I'm gonna need you soonish. What are you sieging?
I'm done sieging.
Okay.
Norway's actually not a terrible thing to do. Play Norway and colonize.
Please, peace out, Mr. Emperor.
As
Norway
if
is
you would
fairly.
live.
Norway's actually fairly legitimate. Cause.
Yeah, 1 second. Don't call me in just yet.
Yeah, I'll call in. Oh my god, they attacked my fucking nobles racing up.
Man, I love building marketplaces everywhere.
You're
Hey,
trying to
Pope,
help your
just
dev?
okay. It's safe to call me in now. So Pope, just in case, start fabricating a claim on Ravina, because
called in.
in case I fail, since
Hey, I didn't lose. Oh, I lost the stability. Oh no. I thought I made it.
Begin the session soon, by the way.
Well, I could have upgraded my troops before this. Whatever. At least I got the tech.
are you doing it, last resort?
Yeah, I'm building spy network.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. It takes forever though, because corruption.
Oh shit.
Oh my
I
god,
go crush
that would
them,
actually.
like, don't worry about it. Like, look, if you look at this battle, you see how easy I step on these fools, but it's just, that's like
I would
giants back
actually
home.
cry if Shadow Kingdom didn't fire.
The problem
because
is,
of
I don't have the
Venom.
numbers, if you know what I mean.
And I think Ares would literally blow a gasket.
I mean, it's
Central Italy still isn't in it because
yeah,
maybe.
Ravenna. But anyway, if we decide to stay anyway, it's just gonna be the one province miners leaving. The problem is, I think you get imperial authority if you ran in northern Italy. Do you have
Yeah.
the decision? How much?
Yeah, I was hoping to do that.
How much do you get?
I don't. That's,
But
it's like 10
I
or
think
20.
then.
get real authority.
Shit, my fault.
I could leave the Empire.
Yeah, we're
Take
not gonna
that.
get it. It's
my bad.
You'd have to break vassalization of Ravenna and deck them.
I've already, but yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna get a claim in time and core them.
I might be able to if I get. Actually, Hungary. Hungary. You want to do us all a big favor?
Okay, what you need me to tell Hungary?
Yeah, Hungary's not here.
Silence.
Well, it can't just be not Ravenna. I think it's Provence too.
No, Provence doesn't need to be.
No, because what I'm seeing is it is Eastern Italy and Central Italy.
Well, Provence isn't in Italy.
Never mind. Something in, I think Tunis is, Tunis is stopping it.
How?
Because it's Central Italy. Even though that makes no sense.
I really like the look of this Tunis. It's great.
Yeah, Tunis is
The
stopping
snake is expanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's an octopus, like what you discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're in the fucking mountains over here.
I don't know what it is now. It's like the creature from the thing. It's just
I think
everywhere.
it'll be Africa soon. Western Africa at least.
Did you see Eastern Africa? Like southern Eastern Africa?
Yeah, all the way to
Oh, Grenada sold
South
you
African
those
border.
3 things
Oh, okay.
on like the left of Africa.
yeah. It's just for prestige. I'll get
So
You can
Hungary
Colonized Tatooine
will.
just because of its name.
Hungary will declare war on
Sorry.
Ravenna and do
The
the thing
problem
for 1,000
is-
ducats.
No,
The
don't.
problem is
Or just
Tunis.
don't do that.
I don't know if I said this, but the problem is Tunis.
Why is Tunis the problem?
yeah. Why I'm the problem?
Because I can't reign in northern Italy.
Why?
Because the islands are part of Central Italy.
Oh, it has to be all of Central Italy?
Yes! What did you think?
My income jumped by 10 when my leader died. Pretty happy about that.
Oh my god, this is so perfect. This is declared into the coalition, but it's not a coalition war.
Okay.
So I can
Yeah.
piece out the individuals.
That's how the thing works. If you declare into them, it's not a coalition war.
It
If
is
they declare on
actually-
you, then it's a coalition.
GG.
It's easy. You can get out of this so easy now.
That's why you always declare on them. Don't let it declare on you.
I'm really glad they reordered the professionalism stuff in this.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, did we re-host it?
Now we're
Let's
done.
finish. We're
We're
done.
done.
Who's got the highest
That's
degree of professionalism?
Oh, I just got rolling.
We're finished. Just take a safe again first.
Now
Well,
I'll take one.
Yeah, you probably
Who's got the
compressed it,
highest
didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That sometimes happens.
Okay, interviews. I'll distract people.
Because I'm such
Mm, get my lines.
with fucking
Um,
I went in
We stopping for today?
costumes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're done.
Besties for life. Gaku, worst
What?
admin ever.
Where's what?
He
I'm
said
just-
worst admin. You're
Oh.
a bad man.
Okay, if you
Actually, when are
say
you
so.
gonna colonize all of those things in between you and Pheasant?
Oh,
Soon.
by the way, because
Don't worry
because
about
everyone's
it.
here now, if
Just to
anyone like-
address one thing that people with high tech would have been getting, it's the centralization event. It's clearly bugged. It just posts the fire once, but it just keeps on firing and firing and firing.
But it doesn't
I'll take
actually
a look
give
at
you
it.
the more centralization, so it doesn't matter.
It does,
Does everyone see
but
what?
it just applies the same buff again, so it just refreshes it. It's supposed to just fire once, and then just like you have the buff. But right
so
now
I mean,
it's
it's
firing
just
over
a
and over.
minor bug.
What buff?
It's just annoying as shit.
But real quick, does anyone see the screenshot I took that says the admins have struck again? Because that's accurate to what happened in this game.
Where?
It's if you scroll up a little bit, I posted a screenshot that says the admins have struck again.
Yeah,
Why?
that's my event.
I
I
had
read
it
that.
too. I had it too.
It's a stab hit event.
Huh.
It's the event that fires for every other player for every player that was or every player I should say, when the Lego uses the -1 stab on someone.
Who got stabbed? got stabbed hit?
Granada got a stab hit.
Why?
Broken on aggression back.
I was just like, I saw that and I'm like, this explains my game. It's so awesome.
Are we doing interviews?
Yes. And then I fought with.
You know why Granada enforced peace on me like literally 2 months before before the non-aggression pact ended?
Yeah, and I didn't know I didn't know they had it.
Before I was gonna kill half of his entire army, including his estates.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll buy him a new stability.
I'll buy him a new stability.
Okay, so Simon should go first.
Yeah, AI fuck up my nation. I have like a little higher income than I had at the end of last session, even though it was supposed to be much better. Like I'm now at only 75, and I expected that I will be at like 90. So in the next session I plan a tourist trip to Delhi. Like they are really rich, and I think I can get like 10,000 ducats from Delhi, because I got like, I got.
They're probably full annexing Bengal this war since this is the second one.
Yeah, like I had 1,500 from Gujarat alone, so from Delhi it should be like 10 times that.
Simonche,
Yeah.
do you have a vessel in India?
No. I can get. Are you in game right now?
No, I can see your shit.
Click on Multan and go Diplo screen.
Imagine if I had the looting
Are you
that
gonna
the
do
hordes
that?
get when I loot.
Well, I think I will.
Do you
And I will leave.
Were you on max loot?
My question is,
What?
can you use their casus belli to take all over India with 5 aggression?
No, but I have I can vassalize Multan, which has
the
like
thing is,
course on the whole.
You can declare war for claims and cores, but you don't actually use the same CB your vassals have. Does that make sense? So he doesn't actually get the 5% CE.
Yeah, so I can use the core thing, Reconquest, with Multan, which has like
You can use your conquest for vassals.
So that should be done easily.
No, but he can't use
I will
Unite
raise
instead.
Delhi.
Ah.
Okay, so anything else, Simon?
Nothing else. Like, I'm sorry, like I couldn't join the stuff against Ottomans, but well, that's game.
That would have been beautiful.
Mamluks, are
Yeah.
you gonna ever annex Asa?
Well, I don't have enough centralization, so no.
No, go bureaucrat. If you go bureaucratic ideas, that should give it to you.
How so?
That plus policy.
You
It
need
gives
40
you 10 max.
centralization. No, it's not the max, it's the actual centralization. I'm at
Then
33.
just take the policy. Are you running the
Yeah,
policy that
I
gives
am.
you?
And I'm at 33.
Then, yeah, it should eventually give it to you then.
Yeah, eventually.
I keep on forgetting to revoke privileges from fucking nobles.
Since Marley isn't here, I can do his interview for him. Can I leave the HRE? Please? 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 Please?
Okay.
Never? Ending? There we go.
Anyways.
That was Marley's interview.
Meep, you're next. We're gonna wait for the World War at the end.
I'm continuing to colonize the random provinces around me. I'm at 49% or 49 centralization.
What's your force limit, Meep?
Force limit is 7 or 18. I'm at 14 right now. And
If you were at least 30, I would have said you should have attacked Tunis when we did.
yeah, I made a joke about it. Technically, I have 60 troops in my tribals, so.
Oh yeah, you could have won.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that I would have gone bankrupt doing it because I can't afford 60 troops.
Yeah.
Well, they give you money, don't they?
See, you
but
and
not
me
enough.
have the exact opposite problem. I can't get enough troops and I can afford them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so build
I'm at,
buildings.
I'm at 45% army
I am
centralization.
building buildings, dude.
So I'm gonna go for 100% professionalism. See if.
What's your
I can-
professionals right now?
I built like 8 trade buildings and now I have 25 control of Liguria.
What's your professionalism right now?
It's at 45.
Nice. I like it.
That's very good.
Yeah,
I beat the Ottomans with 3% professionalism twice.
Nice, but I'm also at 0 corruption, and I'm at 2,000 or above of every monarch point.
Wow.
Why?
So, I'm waiting. I'm trying to get banking, and then I'm gonna save 20% on all my techs.
Yeah.
And like I'm not really in a position where I need to tech up.
You could get an idea group.
You're a genius.
Banking has just appeared in Soba, so I mean.
Yeah, it's in Soba, and it will finish in another province in 92.
When's the next?
I mean, have you asked the Mamluks to pay them for their institutions? Because if they put a merchant in Ethiopia, all of the institutions they have embraced will start growing in every trade center in Ethiopia.
True.
Yeah, it's true. But at this point, it doesn't matter.
Also, if you wait till the next DLC coming out, you can just buy it from the Mamluks for money.
Yeah,
That will probably be removed from MEIOU Taxes.
Or
because
severely
there's
nerfed.
no distance limit on that, I think.
Can the badmins remove
Buy
the
it from
non-
China.
peace deals?
Buy meritocracy.
Remove what?
But yeah,
Okay,
The
me back.
non-peace deals from the
you should
peace deals shop?
probably convince the Mamluks to, to transfer trade out of Ethiopia.
Meet anything else or?
Not really. So, yeah, that's it.
I guess we can go to Muscovy.
Your mic is fucked up.
Oh no! Don't keep talking.
That's pretty
It's a
cool.
robot.
We okay?
Yeah, now it's good.
So basically, I've just conquered this session. I'm still bad with the economy. Did some mistakes that made my prestige go down a lot, and I kind of recovered from them. Going east what now, because that's where people aren't fighting for land.
You're Russia. Why do you need an economy? As long as you have
Yeah.
potato and vodka, your people will be fine.
Yeah,
We haven't discovered potatoes.
I'll get to them through Siberia.
Yeah, England. How long till you discover potatoes?
Not that far actually. I have exploration.
Seems that Granada is covering them.
Yeah,
for you.
Granada's farther ahead than you. He's up to 6 points in it.
Oh, fuck him. Gotta kill them all. Kill him.
Burn Deus. We're gonna do another fun day.
Have we put the perma plague fix in this, Freddy?
Freddy. Switzerland?
Oh, he's not in here. Lego, do you know if he put in the perma plague fix?
Unless he took it out, it's in.
Okay.
Unless he took it out and wanted to
Because
do it
it's
up.
not in normal, Mayo.
Yeah, I know he fixed it.
Okay, so Muscovy, anything else?
No, that's kind of it. You can.
Chubi?
I didn't die.
It's an accomplishment.
My ally
Whatever
won the
wanted to
war.
attack you.
My ally, I don't know if I can call the Turks my ally, but whatever. He won the war by a misclick.
He wasn't your ally. It's we stack wiped your army and then didn't want to bother fighting you anymore. That's not really calling your ally.
I was
You being
I don't know,
opportunistic off of a war doesn't make someone your ally.
opportunistic in one way.
Just let him talk last resort,
Okay,
please.
no. Anyway, I'll finish. I survived through this, and I'm just trying to get fortification up ideas so I can, use the Russian strategy, and maybe this time the Russian strategy will pay out, and I don't get killed. Basically, yeah, in a pinch. That, and I can remove I went to plus 100 relations with Hungary to normalize, and I can remove it, my rivalry with him, if he would be willing to. Yeah, I'm not trying to start anything because last time I started everything, the west part of my country exploded. So starting shit is here not a good idea.
Yeah.
I try to get along with Russia. I don't know if it works, but I hope it will. I helped a bit Muscovy. He's starting to catch a bit of Russian shape. Once he finishes off Novgorod, then his fund will be pretty big, and I can get a bit of manpower from him as well. Should there be a war, and basically with the Slavs here deal with our own shit. Try to, at least. And yeah, I watched the world burn for a bit. I'm glad I can say this session that I just watched it.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's
That's about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep long. Yeah, I'll
Didn't
shut
you
up for now.
participate in it for like a tiny amount of time? Too, is
Sorry?
what you mean? Didn't you get stack wiped in the war where the world burned and then stopped?
I
Yeah,
did-
that
He
was
didn't
stack
even
wiped.
fight in one battle.
Yeah, I didn't lose any
Oh.
troops.
He watched one. His troops like
He
sat
walked
outside the
in
battle and,
and
was
then
like,
walked out. He
went
walked
to Constant-
into the battle,
Yeah.
couldn't join because Italy was in it. Then he walked out of the battle and walked home.
I went to Constantinople and I'm back.
Job.
Like, okay, I'm trying to help the Ottomans. Apparently I cannot join. I was actually the one that was going in like YOLO. Okay, apparently I can't join this fucking war.
We're sitting
yeah,
there
it's because
watching
I
the
was
battle.
in the battle first.
Yeah, but I called you out. I called you to join. Let's go, let's fight.
No, I'm Italy. It's because I was in the battle against Ottomans and we're not fighting each other, so.
I was just staying there in the province and just looking right, left, right, left.
It was entertaining to see that. Yeah, you watched the Ottomans get whooped.
I guess I'm so walking home.
Yeah. Go home, you're drunk, QB.
You're Russian. Yeah. Given. Yeah, well, next one who wants to speak? I guess it's Madsen? Or...
I don't think that's it.
Possibly Crazy Coalition.
Prussia. Nix.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Prussia this session. And outside of that, I mostly just developed my country. Started building up the capital. We split up the Scandinavia as well. Finished that off. And I think there's
I gotta go.
left to take. Yeah. Yeah, no, I try to get along with Kiev as well. Not sure what's gonna happen either.
Well, I
We'll
want
see.
to get along with you.
I mean, sure. And yeah, well, outside of that, I think that's it, right? Like my country is as expanded as it gets. For now. Not really, no.
Okay.
Not much happened.
Mike, you wanna go next?
Yep.
Go ahead.
So I expanded it a bit more, improved my economy, made the new trade deal. Russia is also closer to my borders now, but it's not looking that bad. Overall, I'm just getting higher up to the ladder, slowly but steadily. It's going pretty well, considering that I started as a tiny presidian, and right now I'm not anymore a tiny, more like a duke's level in terms of population, and that's for me.
What happened? Like I was at one point hearing Freddy really pissed off at you.
Yeah, it was just a problem because I overlooked that I had military access through one of the nations he was warring, and I asked him to call me, but I did not remember that I had military access through that exact country. So I had to either decline the call to arms or take a -5 stab hit.
I had that happening with Nate.
Okay, so I guess I'll go next. Anyway, yeah, I kind of took Denmark, expanded along the Baltic Sea, kind of watched the World War unfold. It was kind of fun. Like, I have no clue what happened, but you know, I'm just glad I wasn't in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess we can move on to the World War now. Let's go with England first.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, why did you declare, etc.?
Oh, it was a joke.
He also misclicked.
It was literally a So the Pope said he would give him 100 ducats if he declared war on declared a crusade, right? And then he went to look at it to see that he had the crusade cost belly, and apparently misclicked and started the war. Then the war that was supposed to be a joke got really hot really quickly, and then
Well, no, it took about no, Aries, let me tell this story. It took about a year of like, okay, you know, we're waiting a year. You know, I sent something to him. It was like a white piece, and then he declined, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I go over and I overhear them. Okay, so we're gonna land in Guyana, and I'm like, oh, like this is not like being a fake war. This is like being a little bit of a real war. So I take my troops, unmothball all my forts, put them on full maintenance because I had them on no maintenance, land them in France, and deal 35,000 troops lost. Like he landed like a 50 stack, and I almost stack wiped them. And then I sent him another piece of like white piece, and then he didn't accept it. And I was like, okay, so he's landing in England. So trying to get there. I was like, okay, so which one is he gonna land into? And then he landed in London, and I was like, okay, all the raise levies. I almost beat him again, despite being outnumbered 5-1. And then he took, and I was like, okay, well, I went and told him, like, if you don't white peace now, I'm gonna get hungry to deck on you. And like Ottomans was like, lol, no, that's not gonna happen.
Lol, no.
And then it happened. And then the Ottomans siege on London, was forced off around places. Due to a couple other misclicks, I lost my transport fleet. So I went and told them, I was like, okay, I want money. If you want to do this, got about 1,000 ducats out of the Ottomans. Walked away. And I was like, okay, well, I'm content to just be there. Because I was also pretty sure that Granada was about to deck on me, since Granada had also broken the alliance. So I was like, okay. I'm like I told Freddie, I'm like, hey, Freddie, I'm about to go to war with the Granadans. They're about to deck on me. Will you help me out? That was it. And then now I've been making money and paying off debt ever since. And now
What's going on?
Well, I'm telling my story. Now I have no money, no debt, money, manpower, and can fight another
Actually,
war.
you owe 500 ducats to the Crown of Bohemia.
I sent you 200.
That's 300 less.
But yeah, I don't actually remember the 200, but if you say so.
I sent you 100 immediately. And then I sent you another
You mean
100.
Marley sent me money?
Marley, yes. Well, I didn't.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
No,
So
I've definitely. You can check the logs. I've sent you 200.
let's move to.
Okay, then you still owe me 300 then.
How much more did Marley send you?
Marley sent me 150.
Okay. Well, then
I don't know where the other 50 ducats are, but.
Hey guys, you can have this discussion later. Bohemia, go next.
Oh no, just have someone else go. I'll go later.
Okay. First cast.
I mean, I finished consolidating most of like the area around me. I took a couple provinces from France, and I mean, led a crusade against the Ottomans that got ended by someone's misclick. I think that's about it. I almost got excommunicated by England. Managed to talk my way out of that.
How much did you pay?
I actually paid nothing.
Nothing? Yeah. Seems like a good deal then. Anything else? Like, what about the World War?
Yeah, that was Hungary misclicking a white piece.
No, I mean, like, can you explain what happened before that and so on?
Before the World War? I
No,
was
like,
saying...
during.
Oh, during?
Before. Yeah, like both, because I had no vision.
Well, before I was telling Hungary to declare the crusade because all of their troops were either in North Africa or in England, so this would be an easy time for him to claim Constantinople. Which, I mean, it was. And then during the first, I had no access through Tarnovo at the beginning of the war. Well, I actually had no access through Hungary. The way we got around that was Switzerland asked for military access and then called me into a war with one province minor. But then had no access through Tarnovo, so in the first battle over Constantinople they lost because I was sieging Greece because I couldn't get to it. But then after I got through Tarnovo, I don't think the Ottomans won a single battle, just due to him having about the same troops as everyone combined, but then my additional 40 put us from like 80 to 120, and he just couldn't win a battle. Tunis only ever showed up in Greece once.
And before that, Hungary was having issues moving the what's it called? The Polish army, so we had to fix that temporarily.
So I guess they also couldn't move the Polish army. But I mean, yeah, basically I was just flipping the balance from fairly even to sided towards the west. Granada decided to enforce peace on me 2 months before the non-aggression pact was over, and after I sent a white peace offer to Turkey. So I mean, one, I had already offered white peace, and two, it was 2 months before the non-aggression pact ended. So I mean, he just wasted one stability.
I thought it was
I
3
guess there was
stability
some-
for non-aggression pacts.
I think it's... I don't know. Okay, talk to Lego about that.
For non-aggression, it's -1.
Hmm.
Yeah, just to make clear for everyone, Granada lost 1 stability. I think most of you already know that, because he enforced peace and had non-aggression pact with Milan.
Wait, didn't I have a non-aggression pact with Italy? How did that happen?
Who? Nope, I only had a non-aggression pact with Granada. The peace deals are still in chat, you can go look at them.
Okay, so I guess we can move to...
Oh, okay.
Let's move to Ottomans, I guess.
We were spreading the true faith in London.
Yeah, like, what the fuck was that, man? I saw Ottoman army in London.
Okay.
So I was like, what the fuck?
War on me, and I thought it was Hungary at first, so I called up all my stuff and started building a bunch of soldiers. And then I realized it was England, and well, I'm gonna get my money back for that. Go to London and do memes, and memes were ongoing, and then the crusade happened.
How much did you loot down London?
I don't know, because right about when that happened, they declared war, and I had to call everyone back. But I think loot taken.
I think it was 4 or 5 urban population.
And, like, what about Hungary, Italy? Like,
Not as much as I fucked them over.
Yeah, they...
Lost 12 urban pop in Constantinople.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like 3 ducats a month in income, not to mention the trade value he lost.
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal war. I shouldn't have probably called up the troops are really bad actually.
What are really bad?
The noble levies.
What are their pips?
Oh no, but I just saw in battle they performed way worse than they had any business performing, like consistently. And I had higher discipline and a higher tech, and it was not equal damage.
We had a 4-6 general.
Part of the problem.
I mean,
we had a 4-6 general and like 40 more troops.
It did have a 6 general, but what can you do with that?
What's your discipline?
Good question. It's 103 or so. It wasn't that high.
So yeah, my troops are actually better than yours since we had same military, same discipline, and I have quality, and you had leadership. And I was
What?
running-
Well, yeah, that leadership didn't do any good, and I was on max looting. That was part of it.
I wasn't on max looting, so yeah. But no, saying that you have twice my personal troops. It's just there was more of us.
Okay, so Tunis, I guess you're next.
Okay. Yeah, I tried my best to be the Ottoman Navy, as my nickname is in Discord. That was my role, I guess, in this war.
You mean you just left your navy on Liguria the entire war?
Not the entire war. I mean, I did have to use it here and there every now and then, but yeah, I also popped Civil War just when the whole fucking crusade started, so that was a bit unfortunate. And yeah, I guess I just wish I could have helped more with land warfare as well. Other than that, it was a pretty enjoyable war for me because no one ever touched me, like unless I brought my troops over, of course. And I guess that's about it with the war. Other than that, I did expand in Africa, of course. I'm slowly eating the whole Western Africa and lopping like crazy with the African pop. I guess that's about it.
Did you lose anything from the war?
Sorry?
Did you lose anything from the war?
Like, literally nothing. I gained some ships. And of course money. I did lose some money.
Nice.
Do you have any plans to move your capital at any point to better administrate the West African shit?
Yeah, I haven't run any long-term tests. I need to do that. See if I can actually get some decency in like Mali region.
No, you really need to take care of Fez first, I guess.
He has all of Fez. He just...
Yeah.
Somewhere in between your original capital and Fez, in the middle.
Well, what's the CE like over land straits? Like, through the
Well,
Sahara?
it's all on.
Also, Sicily is making a lot of money for it.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm not sure if it's good for me to move, actually. But I will need to test, like I said. Yeah, because Sahara is...
regional capital.
Yeah, Tunis. It's still there. But yeah, basically because all of Sahara is, of course, desert, and there's a shitload of provinces.
Mali's significantly more pop than your northern stuff, isn't it? I even think it has about as many cities.
Nope.
No, yeah, because of Sicily, you know, and I have some
Oh, yeah,
big enough
Sicily
cities
has cities.
in Maghreb as well, plus Corsica and Sardinia, so I don't think so.
Yeah, no, there's pretty much nothing in Corsica, Sardinia.
Well, maybe from the ultimate point of view, I mean, it's okay for me. I do get excellent seed as well, so that does help. Yeah, I guess that's about it.
So, that's it, I guess.
Sure. Next.
Is Kaku here?
A whole lot. I did, well, I got naps with the Ottomans and with Ilkhanate, so I just focused on internal stuff. Expanded down south, but mostly building up and dealing with a bunch of bullshit events that took just tons of money for no reason. So that was great. Right now I'm just saving up for Renaissance. And I got like about 2,000 of everything saved up, so I'll just dump it as soon as I can. So that's the plan.
That's it?
Yep.
What about like Africa stuff?
What about it?
What's your plan?
I'm
Or is
expanding
it
south to finish off Makuria, or whatever that's called, not Makuria.
Mutapa?
Yeah, Mutapa. And then I'll be colonizing here pretty soon. So I've talked with the different colonizers about who's claimed what. So I'll be going for South Africa and Indian Ocean stuff. And East.
Any contesting claims with the Yokane in India?
Yes.
I don't think so.
It's called a Raj, man. So, Simeonte. Gonna do it right.
Yes, I mean, as far as what we talked about before, I don't think there was any issue. The only real issue is that Ceylon is there. So he's gonna have
All shall be absorbed under the great expanding and self-protecting empire.
he's gonna have a rough time. But otherwise,
Rule Britannia.
Hmm?
Rule Britannia, man.
That's it.
I'm gonna make an empire in which the sun will never set.
We'll have to do it through Russia, I guess, because you're not doing it down here.
What do you mean?
How you
What
gonna...
do you mean?
What?
I'm waiting for Granada to colonize fucking Siberia.
Siberia.
It's like Muslims on all sides.
They're building a wall, man. We gotta beat them. No, but if Granada tries to colonize Siberia, I'm gonna kill.
Yep, that's the line Switzerland is drawing. Siberia.
Line in the snow.
So the only one left is Ares.
How much weed did you just smoke?
Have to turn him down
I
for the
wish.
screaming.
I wish. So the continued prepared destruction of the HRE commences. Marley can ask literally every 5 minutes to leave the HRE. Literally like every 5 minutes. It's
You should just say yes at this point.
I can't let the bad men swing.
Can I have Holland?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, have Holland.
Ares, if he leaves the HRE, can we like split him? Like I get it all and you get Luxembourg?
Like I get it all and you get Luxembourg. That's an equal split. Yep.
Come on, haven't you heard of Luxembourg world conquest? I hear in World War II they get like pretty scary.
So yeah, the continued tactical destruction of the HRE is happening. Switzerland's not doing a great job of it right now, but that's okay. I was just chilling out Maxon and acting all cool and shooting a little b-ball outside of school when Freddy showed up and he told me England was up to no good. They started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and the admins got scared and said, "White, peace out, or you're gonna lose the fucking game." Anyway, but yeah, so I didn't actually know that England lost to PU until Freddie told me about that, and I'm like, whoa, I can ally them. I'm like, okay. Lego, is allying France illegal? And then Lego said definitively no. So I allied France.
Oh boy.
With the understanding that they would probably call me in. Definitively said yes. Okay. Then I'm like, well, I'm not sure. Are we sure this is not in the rules? So I went and literally combed through the entire fucking rule book for a rule about this. Couldn't find it. So I'm like, okay. And then I joined the war. Battles were pretty even because Aquitaine would actually help, and my vassals were not helpful. And Aquitaine had like 15k. Eventually, when I was up near Normandy, England called up all of his levies and came and like murdered my army. My guys retreated back into Italy and went home. At the same time, England immediately rushed to Prague to start looting it.
I had tried to white peace multiple times out.
Can I talk?
Yes,
thank you. Immediately rushed for Prague, and no, you tried to white peace out twice. Your 3 other peace deals were revoke all of your imperial reforms.
Only not all. Only in the most recent
yes,
one.
So don't give me this bullshit that you wanted to white peace out. Fuck off. Okay. Secondly, then we rushed to Prague. I had to go back, and because I wasn't going to be able to fight his army because my guys still had to regen, I ended up calling my levies up. And then with my levies and his rushing to Prague, Aquitaine wouldn't follow him to Prague, so I just murdered, and then he ran 10k away for some reason. I'm not really sure why. And then he had 20k there, so I just like bopped him with 50. And after bopping him with 50, I chased him back down to Normandy, where I was about to wipe his literally entire army. I was 2 days away from wiping half of his army. I think it was like 9 or 12. I can't remember the exact number. I was like literally a day away from doing that. He pauses the game, goes and gets Lego to go against what he already said, and completely break his word, even though I explicitly asked and combed through the rulebook to see if it was okay, even though he said there was no problem with it when he was fucking looting down Prague. But as soon as the tables turned on him, it was an instant pause. I need to go make a big fuss about this because I'm actually going to lose something. But if Ares is losing something, it's fine. Okay, so then
that's the name of the game. Ares always loses something.
Finally, so then when the peace happened, it was right before I was about to kill an army, which wouldn't even work if Bohemia was an AI, because the time to transfer that thing over for the AI to accept it would have put the people in the war, and then the AI would decline it. So if I was an AI, I wouldn't have been able to accept the white peace, which is why I think it's preposterous. But whatever. Because of that nonsense, and I'm just tired of bullshit, I tried to make some peace with Y-Men that's hopefully going to be written up at some point. So hopefully we don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. We still haven't changed the rules to disallow that. It's still not in the rules, so someone should do that.
It is. Yes, it is. It is.
I added it.
Okay, thank you. Then when I got out of that war for a while, I kept drilling and building up stuff. And then what's it called? So I was slowly trying to kill miners. I was having a lot of trouble getting the spy network to actually kill them. While it was happening, Switzerland got killed, which was kind of silly, but whatever, it happens. And then while I was just chilling out, the bullshit happened with England and the Papal State that ended up with England at war with, what's it called? yeah, Turkey, and so and they were like wanted people to join the war, so I was like, okay, I just want money because I need money, so I joined the war. I went and looted down Constantinople and a couple other things, not really much other than Constantinople. I got some ducats for it. I got like 600 ducats.
Holy shit.
I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was like 600. Because I got 800 total and I looted other stuff. So, then I did that. Then we were winning the war and we're probably gonna take... I'm probably gonna take like actual money, but because of a misclick, that white piece happened. Because that misclick happened and got us out of the war, we couldn't actually take actual money from the war. So I was a little disappointed with that, but I was still happy. I think I made money in the whole deal, but it could have been a lot more because you could have like asked for money out of the deal. But it was okay overall, and hopefully things will be cleared up with England soon, and hopefully at some point Netherlands will stop asking me to be things, and hopefully people will stop nagging me to be electors, especially when they literally can't. Yeah, so things are going about average for the Emperor.
That's average?
Yeah, that's about a day in the Emperor's shoes.
Alright.
As I said, I wouldn't have played Bohemia if I was a different nation, but because a bunch of other nations were taken, I didn't really want to play Muscovy. I was like, okay, I'll let people vote. People voted on me. I tried to maintain the thing, and it's like, that's not going to happen because no one wants to listen. And I these rules, and no one reads them, and then when I try to enforce them, they're like, to write the rules. No one reads them. I asked if people read them if they have any problems with it. They said with it. Then I get to the point where I start enforcing the rules that they supposedly read and agreed with, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's in the rules that you said you read and agreed with." Yeah.
I think you need to list some more rules.
See, what you're realizing is that Ares is a bad admin. Bad admin. Admin strike again. Admin strike again.
I'm like fucking pissed at Gaku. Fucking
Why?
pissed at Lego. Cause
I didn't
you
do
should've-
anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you?
I deny
You're
all
the
wrongdoing.
person that was given the final say because
Yeah,
Lego
and I
has
used it.
was being
Get
spineless,
fucked.
and you made the wrong decision.
I made
Like
the
I literally
appropriate
wouldn't have
decision.
made such a big deal out of it if the 2 days passed where I could actually kill that army. It wouldn't have meant so much to me. But the fact that that happened the way it did was so bullshit. I'm like,
Alright then.
can we add a rule that if the fucking admin agrees to something in a specific instance, you can't just fucking change your mind?
Can I have $5? No. Dad, can I have $5? Here, sure.
Exactly, that's literally what happened! I'm like, oh, the admin doesn't agree with you, just go to the other one!
Well, you both,
Always go to Gaku.
You both went to different admins for different things.
Well, no. Lego said yes, and then
Lego literally said
Wyman's like, oh, I gotta go talk to Gaku then.
Not initially.
No, I tried talking to Lego, and then Lego was like, "Go talk to Gaku."
Why? See, this is why I'm mad at Lego! Like, you need to fucking stick to your goddamn own rules!
Well, the problem is that the original rules were just made for players, so like you couldn't ally players, you know, during war.
Okay, but if that was your position, then you should have stuck to it! Like, I don't even care if your position was you can't do it.
Like,
if you would have just stuck to it, I wouldn't have even had a problem with you.
Just listen to me. The problem is it was not written in the rules, and people were like, "Oh, it's not written in the rules," you know. So they're like, "Oh, it's not."
Yes, and if you said no, then it wouldn't have been done. You could have written it in the rules, and for that point on, it wouldn't have mattered.
I didn't know like you fucking planned to do like an all-out banzai charge into France.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Of course
I was
they did.
defending
This is
France.
Ares.
Why did you think I was allying them?
Banzai!
I just wanted to stop France from being back under the Union, which it is now. So whatever.
It's not.
It's under direct control.
Yeah. Yeah, the Union was a bad idea.
Wait. Okay, England, I have a problem. You haven't deleted all the buildings in Paris. We're gonna gotta get on that.
How many ducats are you gonna give me?
Let's see. There's 4,000 ducats in urban infrastructure, so I'll give you 3,000 ducats.
There's 4,000 ducats of an infrastructure, so I will give you a ducat.
No, I'll give you 3,000 ducats to delete every building in Paris.
I will. No, Wyman. I will give you a ducat to not do that.
A ducat?
A ducat.
It's a pretty good deal.
I want parity. 4,000 ducats of destruction for 4,000 ducats.
No, it's okay. You can give him those 4,000 ducats, then he can give me the other 300 ducats he still owes me. It all works out in the end.
I'll give you 4,000 ducats by 1450 if all of the buildings in Paris are or 1550 if all of the buildings in Paris are destroyed.
Nope.
At the start of
Ducats
the
first.
No, you have to. The fucking way you make deals is you give 100 ducats and you delete a building. Then you give 200 ducats and you delete a building. And you give 300 ducats and you delete a building. And if you work the math out right, then you go back and forth, and then there's no one that gets fucked over. Like,
Can I at any point say that it's not permitted to destroy buildings?
You're allowed to destroy buildings.
Why would that be illegal?
You're not allowed to
Because
destroy
it's
buildings
ruining-
if you're.
It's not
What?
illegal, but it fucks up the.
No, only the buildings built by the estates fuck up. So he wouldn't build. He wouldn't delete the rural infrastructure too, and
No,
the
basically
local
Like the
forestry.
rule is there. Like you're losing a war and you just delete all the buildings in the.
Yes, he's
provinces
not
that you-
losing a war.
Yeah, this is like me making a deal that he deletes a rival city. What?
It's messed up.
Hey, Malat, can we make a deal that you delete Lombardy while Wyman delete? No, wait. So you and Wyman, you make a deal where he deletes Paris and London, and you delete Lombardy. I think
Okay,
that's even.
I'll delete Lombardy for 50,000 ducats.
No.
Sounds like
I'm
a
telling you.
good deal.
So he's gonna delete his buildings. That are
I mean,
equal
it
to the
is.
buildings
I'm
in
making
Lombardy.
profit.
That makes sense.
I mean, the Ottomans might want to pay that out. Get rid of Lombardy. Then Constantinople would be the largest city in Europe.
Muscovy has a vassal who is still a horde, so if you want to delete help, just call him. His vessel can help you delete stuff.
And Granada is actually 33 pop, urban pop.
See, I wanted to
what
kill.
you're saying is we should just burn down Granada and then
Yeah.
get paid.
Yeah, exactly. That's my.
Let's see, how much money would we get? We would get, like 1,000 ducats for looting Granada.
Burn Granada rules waves.
I mean, that's just the capital. Like, let's.
How are those things correlated?
We'd get like 200 for looting Barcelona.
Does Granada not rule the
We'd
waves?
get like.
Why does burning Granada make them rule the waves?
No, they
get
already
like another
rule the
200 from Valencia.
No, that's me. That's Tunis.
I
We'd
just
get
need
like
to build up the
500 from
Sorry,
Toledo.
then. Burn
Guys,
the-
we gotta go burn Granada.
Rules the waves.
They got like a good 3,000 ducats worth of loot throughout their country.
Yeah.
I have never said no to a war where someone offered me to loot people that aren't Catholic.
500
this
in
point.
Sevilla.
I'm like, I just go loot the Ottomans. I don't know how anyone could be mad at me about that. I'm gonna go loot Kiev. I don't know how anyone could be mad at me about that.
What could go wrong?
Okay.
Well, I mean, you are in the center of Europe. It's not like any of the Muslims will get to you anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I kill Hungary. Then we could fight.
You see, you want Hungary strong
It's
enough to stop the Muslims, but weak enough to not hurt you.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that was already established. That, at the very least, if everyone backs behind Hungary, the Turks aren't getting through.
Yep. So what we need to do in another 5 years, once the truce is up, get the Crusades going again.
Truce is up in 1 year. Crusade.
Ottomans, do you want help killing Hungary?
Yes, I do.
Insane. I was like, I just offered to fucking kill Hungary first. He's like, no.
I need to
I'm like,
see who the
okay.
top 4 are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
To be honest, it's probably still the same people because England's
I don't
taken a
know.
lot
Maybe.
of the land, like the valuable land for himself. Maybe England moved down and Tunis moves up.
I would say Tunis, because Tunis essentially ate all of the West Africa.
Yeah, but that's just jungle. There's no buildings.
Yeah.
Just monkeys and jungle.
Alright, so we done?
And black people.
One second, I'm putting up a vote.
Yeah.
What's the vote?
I'm writing it here. A second.
Is Lego a bad admin?
Yes.
Here you go. I put up a vote.
Let's see.
Maybe I should have put a question mark.
Vote.
Put Ottomans.
Loot, Grenada, Tunis, Hungary, Kiev. Ottomans. I'm disappointed I'm not included in that. Let's see.
Huh?
Where's thumbs up?
Thumbs. No, it's supposed to be one of them. You're supposed to.
I mean, look, if we go loot Cairo, we'll get like less money, about the same money we'd get for looting Grenada, even though it's at 48
Yeah,
pop.
but here's the thing with Cairo.
What's
we
the
can loot it
TR? Is that
whenever we
Tunis?
want to.
Oh, that's Turkish Republic. That's Ottomans. Okay. So I got
So-
2 votes for the Ottomans, 2 somethings, and 2 thumbs up, and a kappa? A kappa? I don't know what a kappa.
Kappa means the Mamluks.
Okay.
Alright.
Actually.
What does
Yeah,
a
it'll be-
notification mean? So anyone want to translate that one for me? Anyway, Bohemia's crying.
What can I do, Ares, to edit again and not have Kiev there?
Edit the game and not have Kiev there. Kiev, we should be allies. We're like, I loot you, and then
Let's take turns
build
looting
up.
each other.
and yeah, I loot you, and then you loot me.
Loot
Then
buddies.
we're a
You
great
went
big
up on
family.
me and it get back to you.
Yeah. What it'll do is like, then we'll both benefit because as long as we're both on low looting, then we'll just make money out of nowhere.
You just took like, when you looted my capital, you took like 1.5 urban infrastructure and half my population.
I mean, I did take 13 urban pop from the Ottomans.
It's okay,
so I
you made
think
money.
They got you beat.
So yeah, basically my question still remains. How can I get well together with the Central European powers? I don't want any of this.
Dude, Kiev, no one wants to fight you. I keep trying to tell you this. I did it once because you had more population than me, but now you don't have as much population as me, so we're cool.
I gotta periodically kill the steppe guys.
Just periodically kill people.
Kill the horses.
Yeah, no, just let Muscovy loot you every couple of years.
Does Kiev have
nah,
more pop than
nah, I'm getting fucking fortification ideas, you fuckers. Come.
Yeah, see, I still have more
Fortification
pop.
ideas really don't do that much.
No deal.
Well, they do more than nothing. I guess.